Welcome to lesson 7. Okay, so the very first thing that we're going to learn in lesson 7 is a new piece of theory, and that is the idea of sharps. Now, when we have a little sharp, looks like a hashtag, but it's a sharp, next to a note, it means that note is slightly higher. And in these sets of lessons, we're only ever going to have F sharp. So when you have a little sharp, or a hashtag, but a sharp, next to an F, it becomes a completely new note called F sharp. Okay, we can also have that sharp in a key signature. So that means that we can put it right at the beginning of the staff, right at the beginning of the music, and every F becomes an F sharp. But you can learn more about that in the theory video. Then after that, we're going to learn, we're going to learn dynamics, that's right. So dynamics are louds and softs. F, forte, loud, P, piano, soft. And these are very, very important for giving interest to our music, whether we're playing it loudly or softly. Okay, and then after that, we of course have our new note, which you guessed it is F sharp. And that's the first 3 fingers of our left hand and the middle finger of our right hand. So our pieces after that and our exercises, they're going to incorporate all of these elements. They're going to have F sharp in them, they're going to have a key signature in them, which means that we have that F sharp at the beginning, and they're also going to have louds and softs in them. So we're really adding in a lot of different interesting things to our music now. Finally, we've got our usual practice tips, things to think about to help you practice. Okay, great, get to it. In this theory lesson, we're going to learn about 2 concepts. One is sharps and the other is dynamics. So let's start with sharps. So to indicate that a note's pitch is slightly higher, a semitone higher, semitone is the word we use to describe the distance, the shortest distance between 2 notes. We write a sharp sign before it. So here the F sharp is a new note that's a semitone higher than F. It's actually between F and G. Alright, so once we've written a sharp sign, it lasts for the entire bar. In example 2, all the Fs in the same bar after the F sharp become F sharps as well. But when the new bar starts, this resets and the Fs return to being normal Fs or F naturals. When we want to emphasize or revert back to the normal note, let's say, we call it a natural, F natural, G natural. They're just the normal versions of those notes. So all notes in the first bar are F sharp, while all notes in the second bar are F natural. Now, to avoid having to write F sharp every time, we can write a sharp sign just after the treble clef on the top F line. This then makes all the Fs in the piece become F sharp. Putting a sharp and later on when we learn about flats or a flat at the beginning like that is called a key signature. So all notes in this example are F sharp due to that key signature. Okay, dynamics. So to indicate whether we play loud or soft, we write dynamics below the music. If there's an F there, it stands for forte, and that means to play loud. If there's a P there, it stands for piano, and that means to play softly. The note F sharp. To play the note F sharp, we put the first 3 fingers down of our left hand and the middle finger down on our right hand. The note F sharp. Alright, so now we're going to introduce some dynamics, louds and softs. So for this one, we're going to be repeating our notes, first C, then A, then F. First time we play the note, forte, loud. Next time we play the note, piano, soft. Okay? Let's give it a try. Here we go. Starting on C. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Try and make a really, really big contrast between your loud and your soft. Make sure that you can hear a real difference. First note, big and strong. Next note, soft and strong too. Okay, let's do it one more time here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, do that 5 times each time you practice. When you first do it, you might find it hard to get it particularly soft or particularly loud, but as long as you keep repeating that exercise, that tone exercise, you're going to find you're going to get better and better at it. And keep an ear out for keeping your sound nice and still as well, because if you have a nice and still sound, then that's going to improve your basic tone when you play through the songs and exercises as well. Okay, good luck. So let's start with our sight reading exercise from lesson 6, the old Russian song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Now let's move on to our new exercises for lesson 7. So in this video, we'll go through exercises 1, 2, and 3, and then in the next one, we'll go through 4, 5, and 6. So let's start with number 1. We've got our new note, F sharp. Remember, that's like G, and then we're just the middle finger down on the right hand. Okay, so watch out for this one, number 1, because we've got F sharps carrying through each bar, but then in the 3rd bar, we're back to F natural, or our normal F. Here we go, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now that was also forte, I forgot to mention, our new dynamic. And so's number 2. So we're going to be playing all of number 2 forte or loud. So let's try number 2 with those F sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay, and number 3. This one's a little confusing, so we might do this one twice. The first time we'll go slow and the second time fast. Now take note, it's P, piano, so we want to play it nice and soft. And it's got some pretty confusing Fs to F sharp. So we're going to start on F, and then in the 3rd note, we're up to F sharp. Here we go. Let's give it a try. We'll try it slow first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and we'll try it fast. Here we go. Or a bit faster anyway. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, good luck with those exercises, and once you've mastered them, move on to the next 3. Okay, so let's start with number 4. Now, take note that now, instead of having the sharp written in the song itself, we've got it written in our key signature. If we see that sharp sign on the top line, that's F sharp in a key signature, and that means that every single F automatically becomes F sharp. So wherever you see Fs in this one, they're going to be F sharps. Now this one starts soft. We'll do it twice, once a bit slower, and then a bit faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those last 2 bars were forte. I hope you got that there, starting soft and then ending forte. Okay, let's try it one more time. We'll go a little bit faster. Here we go. Starting nice and soft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. All right, let's move on to number 5, a minor matter. So this one also has an F sharp in the key signature, so all of our Fs become F sharps. And it also has a dynamic change. We start piano, and in the pickup to the 5th bar, we go to forte, so soft and then to loud. Let's do a slow run first. Here we go, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Great, okay, let's try it a bit faster. Here we go after 3. 1, 2, 3. And lastly, let's play through number 6. So this is all forte, and it's in 2/4, so I'll count us in 2 beats. And again, we'll go through it twice. Here we go, starting slow. 1, 2. Did you catch it that time? The F to F sharp? There's no F sharp in the key signature with this one. So that first F is just a normal F, an F natural. Okay, let's do it one more time and we're going to speed it up. Here we go after 2. 1, 2. Awesome, okay. And the final one is our sight reading exercise, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. So watch out for the F sharps in that. Watch out for the soft, the piano, going to the forte halfway through. Good luck. So let's say that you're listening to lots and lots of music and you're loving it, but you're saying to yourself maybe a little bit of, sounds a bit too hard for me. I like this, but it sounds kind of impossible. And what I'd like to tell you today is that every single person who's played a musical instrument once couldn't. And every single person was a beginner once as well. And they slowly had to work on it until they got to the point where they could play what you listen to when you listen to some awesome recordings. So what I think you should do is don't listen to it and think, I can't do this right now, but rather listen to it and listen to little bits. Maybe a little riff here and there, maybe just one little bit of melody, or maybe a bass line or something, and just figure out that one little bit, because this is a great way to learn how to play both your instrument and to learn how to play music. So if we're modeling ourselves on these little bits of these great performers, we're going to be training our ear, and we're also going to be starting to play some great stuff, some stuff that we really, really like. Doing this means that we can start to figure out what we really, really want to do with our music, if you don't already know. In these lessons, I can show you how to play your instrument, but I can't tell you where you want to go with it. You've got to figure out where your goal is, what you want to become as a musician. And right now is the time to start doing it. Okay,